By the way, if you're on Medicare, make sure to call Chapter there. Get some free help. See what options or flexibility you have now. And again, by the end of this year, I would love to see those of you in this community saving $10 million. That's my secret little goal by the end of the year. I would love to see that for you in this community. Anyway, give them a call if you're on Medicare. See what they can do for you. I think you might be shocked with your flexibility and options you may have right now. All right, anyway, let's play this clip right here. This is the president. It's only about 1 minute long. To be fair with you, this is the clip that took place on Tuesday, which was the 20th, and that was the 1 year mark from Inauguration Day last year. All right, anyway, let's play the clip, and I'll catch you again in just a minute, and we'll talk through some of the details of what the president said. All right, here's the president.
Thank you, Mr. President. Kevin Hassett has said that those $2,000 tariff rebate checks would be up to Congress to decide whether or not to disperse that. Do you agree with Kevin Hassett on that, or do you think you can do that unilaterally?
No, I don't think we would have to go the Congress route, but we'll find out. The reason we're even talking about it is that we have so much money coming in from tariffs that we'll be able to issue at least a $2,000 dividend and also pay down debt for the country. But we'd do a $2,000 dividend to the people of our country. Would probably set a limit of income limit where it made sense, but we will be able to make a very substantial dividend to the people of our country. I believe we can do that without Congress.
All right, now there's the clip of the president speaking about that $2,000, and I do want to focus on those three main takeaways that I talked about at the beginning of the video. So first off, at the very start there, you heard the reporter come up and talk about Kevin Hassett, who happens to be the White House National Economic Advisor, which I have featured here on the channel in previous videos over the last few months. There's a few clips out there of him talking about this $2,000 payment, and I've featured those here on the channel again in previous videos. But anyway, the reporter indicates Kevin Hassett has said that Congress would need to approve these payments. The president basically says, I don't think we need to go down the Congress route, and we wouldn't need to get congressional approval. Well, what would that mean? Executive order, right? So basically, unilaterally, the president is thinking he could come in and basically issue these payments without getting an approval through Congress, which would be honestly huge to avoid that process. And actually for him to just do this through executive order, he thinks, and according to what he said here a couple times in this short clip, that he'd be able to do that basically aside from Congress. That's number one. Now, number two, you also heard him say this, at least $2,000 dividend payments, at least, which would indicate $2,000 would be the bare minimum that we would be getting according to what the president is saying. Does that mean we could possibly get $2,100, $2,500, $3,000? Again, it's totally up in the air still at this point. We don't know, but he clearly said right there in the video clip, at least $2,000, which sounds to me pretty awesome because here's the deal. We've gone down this road before, right? Where they've said, yeah, we're going to get you $2,000. And then what do? They give us $1,400. That's what happened back in 2021, where all that time they said, yeah, we're going to get you $2,000, $2,000. Vote for us. We're going to get you $2,000. And then sure enough, they came back, they pulled a fast one on us, and they actually gave us $1,400, which is significantly different than $2,000, right? So the president coming out indicating here that they would actually be at least $2,000, which should, honestly be really, really good. And that'd be really, really cool. Okay, now number three is I want to point something out that he indicated here, and I've been saying this so many times over the last, call it 3 months or so. I've said this like many, many, many times, like a lot of times I've said this. And over the last several years, I've said this many, many times as well. The president said income. That's all he said, right? They would basically put an income threshold in place that would determine somebody's eligibility to get these payments. That's it, okay? I see this comment down below.